Hey there, family. Welcome to another amazing episode on the Family Journal podcast. I hope we're all doing well today. Today, I have an amazing guest with me on the show. I call her my partner in all things public speaking. Her name is Vera Ike Nokwalu, also known as That African Girl. Aside from being a nurse in the UK, creative director of The Scrub Talk, where she gives premium health tips to help us stay healthy and provides consultation for people who want to begin their journey in nursing. She's also taken it upon herself to remind us of our roots and the power we possess as Africans. Family is at the core of society, and so it's time to shift culture and rewrite narratives that shape our world for the better. This is the Family Journal podcast. My darling, how are you today?
I'm very fine, thank you.
So how do you feel being on TFJ today?
I mean, I feel so humbled that you selected me. I feel so blessed. I feel very okay to lend my voice everywhere, anywhere I can.
And I am actually glad that you honored my invitation. So thank you.
Thank you.
Can you describe adulthood in 2 words?
Something is forcing me to say scalp. But I would say it's been a happy journey, both of them. Let me just put it that way.
Okay, that's nice. So that you've described adulthood. So are you the lovey-dovey person or I beg, may everybody face Lagos?
Hey, God, I am. I'm a lovey-dovey person, but I appear to be very I beg.
Very straightforward.
Yes. I think everybody in my life would say I'm like that. But this girl is soft. Oh no. What do you see?
Based on what you just said, has anybody ever told you their first opinion about you?
Yeah. They see me as this reserved, quiet, just calm person, just there. And aside from that I look reserved and calm, they also feel like I'm kind of strict, like I'm not approachable. I don't know how it's linking, but they just feel like I'm calm and still not approachable. A lot of people have told me that, yeah.
Could it be because of your demeanor or maybe your facial expression or something?
To be honest, I don't know. But I know that I like to be serious sometimes. Like, I like to read the room first. I want to know people there. Yeah. And I like my time so much. So I don't want to waste time talking to, not like it's bad, but like, I just want to know what you're thinking, who you are before I can start like having conversation.
I think I agree with you when you say observing people first, because you need to know who you're dealing with before in your mouth to talk to them.
Yeah.
Today we are talking about relationships in general. What's one relationship advice you heard growing up that you strongly agree with right now?
One relationship I had was India. So they'll just always tell you, as a woman, just have to endure. All of them are just the same. So just endure anything. Pick your poison. All of them are poison. Just pick it. Pick one and settle, yeah. But I totally disagree with that, yeah.
Virtually every Nigerian lady should relate with this, depending on the environment where you grew up in. There were ideas like women should not be richer than men, blah, blah, blah. And people are now wondering, because I've seen this trend where girls are now very dependent on their boyfriends. And then people are asking why a lot of them are lazy, why blah, 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 blah is happening. But we are forgetting that the orientation started at home.
They are mirroring what they saw. Like, they are mirroring what they saw. A relationship now in Nigeria seems like a transaction. I give you my body, you give me money. So it's almost like that.
And funny enough, our parents added to this, like, okay, your mom will say something like, my 50 billion. Imagine they gave birth to a child and she's not even up to 3 years old. The father has already titled her as my 50 billion, meaning that there's already bride price waiting for. And then we are now wondering why some people are not paying attention to personal development. Do you think relationships are harder now?
I think like we don't even know what we want. So it's not hard. It's the information we have at our disposal that we're making use of. And that's what is making it look like it's hard. Nobody is
But
really knowing what they want, what relationship is, what love is, what it should look like. So, I mean, they are going with the mindset they've always had rather.
mm,
So, I mean, it's going to look hard.
also think to add to what you said, people are not ready to put in the work.
Yeah.
I've come to realize that every relationship is a journey and we become better or worse through these journeys. So can you point to any relationship in your life
Mhm.
that impacted you, like either positively or negatively?
My father, the relationship I had with my father, yeah, anytime,
Mm.
anybody that knows me know my relationship with my father. Like I can't even talk about family in a complete sentence. I'm making mention of my dad. So I think it has impacted me positively in a great deal growing up because he's a really wise man, I must say. He's really wise. So
Mm.
this 50 billion you're saying, like you said, right? Like he says it, and when he's telling me or when he's saying it, he explains to me, he tells me that my dad, my parais, my this one, my that one. And he's telling
Yeah.
I'm not looking at any man to give it to me. Oh, it's you. You're going to be wealthy. You're going to be rich. You're going to be. He makes me see myself as this. I think it's the
Mm.
one that made me value time, value a lot of things. So he made me see myself as this person that has to make it. Like, in fact, I live to make him proud. To be honest, I'm like, I really want to. All those things he said, like, I really want to make
Mm.
sure that they all come. But like, he's not telling me based off on your man is going to do it. No, he's always telling me, I'm
Yeah.
sure you're going to be this, you're going to be that. And growing up, he taught me a lot of things. He taught me about Africa history and always telling me, oh,
Wow.
you're not a ordinary person. There was a time, I'll give an instance, there was a time we had he loved me to a fault. I would agree. He loved me like he loved me so good. We were having a family meeting. So I was really annoyed. Something happened and I was really, really annoyed. So I walked out. That was a very bad thing to do. I'm not proud of it. I walked out. So he now called
Mm.
he now called me. He now called me and he now told me, gonna apologize to your mother and your siblings. You weren't supposed to do that. That I'm a great person and great people don't do that. Do you get? So he's always telling me, oh, this is who you're going to be in future. And if you're going to be that kind of person, you cannot be found doing some certain things. So he'll tell me that I love you to a fault, that you think I can't hate you. And the way I love you is the way I can hate. Sometimes if I'm in public or going into a relationship, I'm already making
Mm.
my intent known. I'm always saying, oh, we can't even be in an intimate relationship if you're not serious. Like he made me know that I had this place I'm going to in life. I had this future. I had this. So he's always making me feel like, oh, I can't be caught doing some certain things. Oh, I'm going somewhere. So any action or any decision I'm taking, he always tell me, is this thing going to affect you in future? If you become
Mm.
great, are they going to use this to haunt you? I know where I'm going to, so I can't be found in some certain things. I think that was one of the positive things my father taught me. So I was very intentional about my life. So another person that's impacted me positively, my special someone, I think he has also impacted me positively.
Aw, love is in the air.
Yes, by always believing in me, like there's no room for doubting. So he believes that okay, she got this, she can do it. Yeah. So he believes in me, and that is something that would always keep me going. His life as well shows me a lot of things to believe in, to like, to admire, to emulate. His life in general. Yeah. So yeah.
You found a strong support system.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
I would say.
Was there any time any relationship in your life, maybe your friend or an intimate relationship, actually messed with your confidence, your self-worth? Like, was there any time something like that happened to you?
Okay, that a relationship or friendship messed with
Yes.
my identity. To be honest, like I have this very tough skin. Like and I had this tough skin from when I was in secondary school.
Okay. That's nice.
It's a long story, but like I had a very tough skin growing up from secondary school. It's going to take a very long. I don't want to really dive into this
Okay.
story because it's going to like take time. But I was this girl that would always represent the school in one debate and one stuff or the other, and I obviously had haters. In fact, it was just a lot of things, different scenarios, but it just made me more strong, more tough, more like I cared less when I entered uni. I felt like, oh, they will possibly see me as this, and I wasn't
Mm.
wrong. The same thing, same energy, and I was like, okay, that like I'm not even apologetic about being me, about being myself, about being
Mm.
whoever I am, about being outspoken, about being audacious. Like I'll never be apologetic about it. And if anybody has a problem with it, I mean it's their problem.
Problem.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, maybe something might have happened, but because of how tough you've become,
Yeah.
like you wouldn't really take it to heart. Like you just wave it off and move on with your life.
Yeah, it won't
Uh,
affect my self confidence. But I think there's something okay. There's
okay.
something a friend did, like not a friend. I think I had this group of friends I was really close to in uni.
Mm.
So I told them about I mean my dad died the year before the year I entered school. Or I think that year the ending or so. I think the year before I entered school. Sha. Then
Mm.
they knew about it. It was still like a very fresh wound. I mean, it still feels like today, but that time was really very bad. That incident changed me. Normally, I won't find myself telling people about things about that personal to me. But afterwards, I became softer a bit. I told my friends, "Oh,
Mm.
I lost my dad, and this is it, that is it," and I was very sad almost every time. Then after, I think few months afterwards, one of our buildings collapsed. So I was like more sad. I talked to my friend about it. So one night when we were sleeping, I was just lying down and they were just discussing and they made mention of it. They said, okay, I was praying one night with a friend
Mm.
and I mean, it was a bit too loud. And afterwards, we apologized to the people that are affected. We're like, oh, why people said yes. So
Mm.
afterwards,
Mm.
I was sleeping. They were not like they are shouting. They want to bring down the whole hostel and all of that. That you don't shout and be praying like that in the night. You're waking demons. That after you say this one
Ah,
happened to your family, that one happened to your family. Your daddy died.
ah.
This some house collapsed. So I was like, yeah.
God.
So, but I slept off. Like I just slept. I didn't wake up. I didn't even go to my room. I just slept from there. So in the morning, I woke up, went to my room, then I was just happy like that day. Like I was just talking to them normally. Then after the next day, normal day, everything started reducing. I stopped communication quietly. And I wasn't angry. I was just thankful that I knew that they were not my friends, right? So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I wasn't angry. I knew that okay, I was just happy that these people I can't tell you stuff about me. I know more, I know better now, and all of that. So they apologized and I told them genuinely I've forgiven them, but I mean we can't be in that situation, in that friendship, in that cycle. So I didn't handle it badly. It didn't even mess with my confidence.
Yeah.
That was an issue that like I think was very bad that I experienced.
I don't know how people talk carelessly. I know they were upset. It shouldn't have gone to the point where they spoke badly about you and your family. I'm glad you were able to handle it. You're a big girl now, so
I was just 17, then I just entered school.
you matured on time since.
Yeah, I think yeah, that was what my dad did for me. Like from a very young age, he just taught me a lot of things about life, business. I was like that, his right hand person. So whatever he's doing, I wanted to do it. So
Talking about 17-year-old you, if she saw you now, what do you think she would say to you?
that 17-year-old me would look at me now and say, "You're doing well. You're following the script." But I know I'm not really perfect, but my 17-year-old will be proud at least that, okay, you're doing well. I mean, there are things I shouldn't have done that I did, but
Mm.
regardless, we are still growing, adulting and all.
Hmm. This is actually wonderful. So, thumbs up to you. Now we should move into the section where we touch on those questions.
Okay.
We are starting with the self-awareness and personal values
Okay.
section. So just pick any question, like a conversation people should have before saying I do.
What is your idea of or definition of love, commitment, devotion, companionship, or butterflies, excitement, and thrill? My ideal definition of love is going to be, especially when it comes to intimate relationship, is going to be the God kind of love, because I believe that love in our human terms would fade. And if we're not doing love the way the creator of love himself has instead it to be, I mean, I don't know what we're doing. It's not love. You have to love your wife the way he loves the church. And how does he love the church? How does he love me? He anticipated my needs, right?
Yeah.
And tried to give them to me because he saw that, he saw the church and that, these people are sinning. These people, like, they really need me. So he even said, what is the thing that is going to cost me? Like, because now people be like, oh God, I did this for you, I did that for you. The worst thing you can say is I died for you, right? He said, let me share, keep my vex money. He kept Jesus. So he gave Jesus up. Jesus died for us. So I'm not saying my partner should die for me, but I'm saying God said, God said his love, God's way of showing his love for us was to anticipate our need and solve them. I know men are like, oh, no, no, no. I mean, we don't read minds. Tell me what you're thinking and all of that. But that's what love is. I'm not saying you're a magician, you should do all of that, but the effort matters. So you have to love me the way God loves me. If God loves me, God's love is kind, is intentional, is patient. You have to be that to me because I'm going to be that to you as well, right? We're not doing cultural or contemporary or whatever marriage the world is putting out there. We're doing the kingdom marriage. We're doing God's way of marriage. I mean, marriage was instituted by God himself. So we have to do it the God's way. We are going to follow his principles. So, I mean, if we're following his principles, we know that it's going to favor me and you. Cultural marriage favors men, contemporary marriage favors women, but the God's kind of marriage favors both of us. So I would say my idea of love is someone loving me like God loves the church.
Louder for those at the back. So anybody listening to us right now, these questions are like topics or conversations we feel people should have before getting married, because people always act surprised when their partner starts doing something odd in marriage.
Yes.
But meanwhile, when you're courting, you did not have these conversations. You guys were busy eating pizza, having ice cream.
What is love without pizza?
Exactly. Like, you are forgetting to have the main conversation. And you're not looking at somebody and see the person fell down from the sky.
I think that's the problem we single girls, like, that's what we do most times. When men are coming to ask for our hands in marriage, like, or try to ask us out or something like that, it's in our hands to be like, okay, yes, it's you. Do you get? Anybody can ask you out, but it's your choice to say, okay, fine, it's you that I've chosen to submit to. God is not saying go around to the one and be submitting to anybody. Find the one you love and submit to him, right? So why is it difficult? Like, if you see it's this person, that you love,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have to
Mm-hmm.
submit to him, and you are not doing it because of love, because love is not enough. You're going to do it
Yes.
God's way. So why I think many girls or many people are misinformed and finding relationships hard is because they don't have the right information about what it should look like or what it means. I, for one,
Mm,
think it has to be the kingdom way. It has to be how the person that made it, how he wants it, that's how it should
exactly.
be. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're saying you're a Christian and you want to marry somebody, like before I was my partner, I used to tell him, like, I don't think we're going to do this because, I mean, you're not seeing God the way I'm seeing God. Do you get? So it's a
Mm-hmm.
big deal for me. It's a deal breaker for me. Do you get? Imagine someone you really like, a celebrity or
Mm,
like this kind of person. He's fine, he's beautiful, he's rich, he's God fearing, all those qualities you want in a man.
mm,
The person has every single thing, like every single thing. Imagine that kind of person now in the mortuary, he's dead.
mm,
So
mm,
and they're like, this guy is fine. No, he has money. He has all these things. Marry him now. I know all of us will say we're not marrying. Why? He's dead, right? So
mm. Yeah.
that's the same thing. Going out of the kingdom to go and marry someone that is not born again, someone that is dead in Christ. So you're saying, okay, I want to live, have a kingdom marriage. I want someone that loves me like God, and you're marrying an unbeliever. You're marrying someone that
Mm,
doesn't know God. You're marrying someone that doesn't know God. You're marrying an unbeliever, someone that is just here and there, someone that is not even cold or hot, someone that is just there. And you
mm,
expect the person to behave. You don't expect that dead person in the mortuary to behave like a human being that is alive. So how are you
mm,
expecting that unbeliever to behave like a believer? Right.
mm,
So is where we get everything wrong. Because I used to tell somebody, because I think this question, a lot of people have asked me, and I'm like, he has to love God, right? Because if you don't love God, you can't love me. If you
mm-hmm.
can't, yeah. If he doesn't even know who he is, he can never recognize who I am or who I am being, who I'm going to be, right? Because he doesn't even have an identity in Christ. So if he's that kind of person that does not know God, that is just there, does not know what God says, because I mean, a born again will know that if you don't love your wife, you won't prosper, even financially. So I can't have someone that doesn't even know all those tricks to life. How do you want to be successful? Because he's saying we should submit to you. God knows what he's saying when he's saying women submit to men. Because you see, submission is a serious problem for us, and that's why he's telling us use. Yes, because women, we tend to grow faster, and some
Mm,
of these things he's saying, you're like this thing, and we think on our feet. So we're like, oh, this thing you're saying is not making sense. Like, are you not even seeing it like this? If they tell you small, you feel
mm,
like you think it will be pissing you off because normally you feel like you know more. So you're like, who will I come and submit to this person? So that's why God is saying
mm,
submit. Because if we don't have the problem, He will not tell us submit. Do you get? So He's telling us submit, and He's telling the man himself, love your wife. Because if you love your wife, you don't even need to tell her to submit. If you love God, you're going to know that if you cheat on me or if you do something bad to me, you're not offending
mm.
just me, you're offending God. Yes. So that's why I can't do anything with someone that doesn't love God, with someone that doesn't know God. So I think we girls, Christian girls, people that want to do marriage right and everything, should know our identity and know what we are putting out there,
Mm.
know our standards and just be strict on it. This is it or is not. I mean, my friend will tell me there are many fishes in the ocean.
I like that. I like
Now,
that.
there are many fishes in the
Mm,
ocean. Like, is this or yeah? Gone are the days when we say, "Oh, I feel butterfly." You can't feel anything that is rumbling your tummy is sickness. You're purging. There's no butterfly anywhere. Do you get?
mm.
So we have to do things right. And I'm not saying, oh, love. I mean, love is you have to even look good first of all. I mean, everything every human being God created looks good. But I mean, there are extra, like, cut your hair well, do this, like,
Yeah,
appear neat, you get
sure.
all those. Yeah, you have to have those first present, smell nice. Like, you get first and first so that we can know where we're starting from.
I like your answer. So V is basically saying do your homework well so that you not be caught by surprise. Surprises.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to take one from this section, then we move to the next one. I like the next one. You're a nurse, so you will call people out.
Mhm.
So the next question here, I want to merge two questions. One says, what personal values are non-negotiable for you? How do you handle stress, anger, disappointment, burnout, and pressure? You see that
Okay.
non-negotiable?
Mhm.
I watched a video, I think it was last week Saturday or week before last. Ife Dayo of Dang, she interviewed Blessing Nze. And so they read out someone's question or a note that somebody dropped anonymously. So the person said she noticed that her husband has been physically abusing their 7-month-old baby.
Physically.
So yes, she went to shower. She gave the baby to the husband to hold, and then the baby was crying loudly. He was surprised. She now, came out of the bathroom. He didn't know she was watching. So he was marking the baby's cheek. You know, this thing that you tap with your fingers, dragging, twisting the ear, something like that. The baby was crying. Now you came to grab the child, like, kilo shele, like, what's this one? You know, say he's just touching her, he's not really doing anything serious. And she said she caught him like another time again after that and all of that. And the man was still arguing that he's not doing anything. He doesn't seem remorseful, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey. So she said she had to leave the house. She was feeling somehow that, is this how our marriage is going to end? I'm now wondering, was there any time where this guy, showed that he didn't want a child? Or maybe not. Or maybe he just has a mental illness.
A mental illness, that's what I've been looking at.
Exactly. Maybe it's a mental illness, or it might also be trauma. Because I'm sorry. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. People need to have these conversations with people. Like, I'm not even, when I watched that video, it stuck with me. What are your non-negotiables? Do you like children? Because it's not everybody that wants children. Because some people, they don't want children. And then they say they love you, that they will manage, that you people can manage. It's a lie, yo. In the future, they will ask you. That's like...
This one is very weird, though. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Beat your own child.
You think you married the love of your life. Wait till you enter inside the house and the person starts showing you their other side. It's good to have conversation, and it's also good to involve God in the whole process, because sometimes you may have like good vibe from somebody and everything is going well. At some point, God is not even telling you, come on your arm from this thing. Say, no, I will change you.
You will change who? His mother have trained him for how many years and did not change him? Is you, superwoman.
As assistant Holy Spirit, where you be, you won't change person.
It's not easier, to be honest, though. See, when girls say those things, like, I know it's love, but I'm like, sometimes you have to involve like a counselor or something. Make people we know they in love. Let them see for you. Do you get? Let them you're blind and we understand. But can you invite a counselor to do this with you, to go through this journey with you?
Very important. That's one of the questions on this list. Do you believe in professional assistance from a counselor?
Yes, or even
because if you don't, I'm sorry, we cannot continue the journey. You don't want to hear them say them no say.
Because me, I'm not comfortable with something happening in my relationship and I'm going to tell my friend. Because me, I don't know, I'm sorry to say, but if something bad happens in your relationship and I feel the man is bad or wicked or something towards you or something, I mean, he's the love of your life. You can reconcile with him, and I mean, that's fine. But me, if I see him, he always lingers in my head. I always remember, and I'm always like, God, big. Because I have a friend, like, not a friend is too strong a word. I have someone that I used to talk to for old time's sake. We were friends. Her boyfriend hosted a party for her. All of us were there. So he made advances to 3 of us that night at the girl's birthday party. Like, he tried touching 3 of us, and we were like, she wanna see this man, no. Like, see what thing they do. Look at what he tried to do to me. That person said, me too. Me too. I'm like, are you serious? And I'm like, He even offered
Hey.
me money, offered me trip, offered me a lot of things. Like, I'm like, no, we have to tell her. We have to tell our girl. We told our girl after a while, but she came back to me telling me, oh, he apologized and bought her stuff. And like, well, me, if I see him tomorrow, I can't respect him. That's the word. I don't have any single atom of respect for him. Not like I'll see him and be disrespectful or anything, but I'm never going to take him serious. Like, I'm not going to take him serious. They had help or they got help or maybe they had therapy or something. I don't know what it is they might have done, but me now that is different, that it happened to first hand, I'm not going to see a person like that. So I wouldn't want to discuss issues like that with my friends and all of that. Let's have a counselor. Let's go this. I'm not saying it to happen to me or something, but let's do this journey with a professional, with a counselor, with a pastor. Let's have these conversations with them. If something like this happens, let's talk about it with professionals. Like, we can't do it ourselves. Let them caution you as well. Do you get? Let them tell you what and what you're not doing right. Because I know that I don't want to discuss it with people that would now disrespect you or not like see you, because I know you have maybe other good parts, but that other part might now be something they would be like, they will capitalize on. So I mean, we're humans, we know how we think. So I would rather discuss it with a professional. Because, okay, how do I handle stress, anger?
Yes.
I think stress make me angry. So it's the same thing. So when I'm stressed or angry, I'll just be quiet. When I'm disappointed, burnout, when I'm pressured, I'll just be quiet. Sometimes I'll just cry. And I'm crying not from a place of weakness. I'm crying because it helps me. And I don't used to like people see me cry or want to feel so, like, if you know me, I'm not someone like that. I would never want to be that kind of, but it just helps me. I'll just go to my corner and after crying, I'll just be quiet, think, and pray.
Now, V, are you now seeing why I said you're my person? Because anything you just said, sometimes there's a kind of tears that will come out of your eyes. And
You get?
you feel like after everything, like it's as if you've shared everything that is wrong out. So that's how it feels. So now I know I'm not alone.
No, you're not. You're not.
Yes. Can you take us through any question you feel is very, very important that we should talk about?
Okay. Do you have any existing health condition? I mean, yes, you should have this conversation with your partner before you say I do. You should know whatever your partner is suffering to know if it's something you can deal with, something you can handle. I mean, why not? You should know, obviously, you are now becoming family. Blood group and genotype. First things first. Yes. You people should know. In fact, the one plenty people don't talk about is your rhesus factor.
So can you brief us a bit about like rhesus factor so that people can understand?
Because there is something we call the positive and negative rhesus factor. The female should know whether they are positive or negative. The males should also know whether they're positive or negative and know if they can get married. Because some women, if they have an abortion or remove a child, when they remove a child, they're most likely going to be having miscarriages. And I'm not saying that everybody that has miscarriage has done abortion, right? No. But it's a big health risk factor. Like, if you've had an abortion, you are most likely going to be miscarrying your babies. If you or your husband have a negative rhesus factor, you're going to have to know how to carry your babies. Don't abort your child for any reason. If you have a pregnancy, just carry it to term, because your body is going to register it as an antibody and start attacking other pregnancies that are coming. So it's better the mother is positive, but if your mother has a negative rhesus factor, you don't have to abort your baby, because the immune system will see that baby that you've aborted as an antibody, and it will now start to fight against other babies that try to form. It just destroys the baby's red blood cells. But it's just something that everybody needs to be aware of.
Thank you so much for educating us on what rhesus factor entails, especially with regards to pregnancies. At least everyone now has an idea. I would love for you to take the next section.
How do you feel about medical checkups before marriage care, before relationship? Oh, hey, this cannot be overemphasized. Before you start going into relationship, whether or not you want to be intimate with your partner, do STI checkup, do HIV, do every checkup, every medical checkup, sperm counts, everything. So many people now that are walking around, oh, I'm barren. It's their husband deal, it's not them.
Thank
So
you.
everybody
Thank
should
you.
go and check. And there's nothing like, oh, your eggs are not fertile, be waiting. Uncle, check your sperm. Do you get? All everybody go and check. Go and check. It's not about yes. Yes. Yeah, for STI sake, I don't know. Plenty people don't wait these days. It's before marriage they start becoming intimate. So I'm not giving advice like what do or don't do. But obviously we know the right thing. But if you're doing, try your best to get your STI checkups first. Like, yes, you have to know. You can be clean and all of a sudden you're now HIV. Like it happens like, and it's very bad. You just keep yourself and all of a sudden you're now having one kind of disease from who? Someone that's been messing around since. So check your both of you check your STI before you even be in a relationship. If the person not agree, leave. Like if the person, he or she is not serious. And it's not like you check once and stop. At least yearly checkup. People should be doing yearly check. Yes. Yes, so these are ways to curb cheating too and curb a lot of me. I don't used to take nonsense. Like check every year. Yes, so it's very important.
Okay, thank you again for educating us. Please, yearly check
Yearly checkup,
everything.
yeah. Yeah, yearly checkup. Because even after you've done HIV, maybe the person might have HIV after few months, but the thing has not yet manifested because it won't manifest immediately now. It's after like 3 months or so. So
Yeah.
check before you become intimate, check when you before getting married, check when you're starting a relationship, check. It's not only when you're doing this, like the person shouldn't be. I know a lot of people are scared of it, but it's no big deal. I don't know, probably because as nurses, we check before any clinical experience, we check before, like it's nothing to us. But I know some people, and I know how it felt the first time, like you're always going, like, I mean, you've not done anything, but like you're just scared. I understand it's not a bad feeling, but you have to. You have to.
Don't fall in love with your heart and forget your head.
To be honest, men they use their head, we will use our hearts. So once they talk us into, hey, it's not important to check, not these ones now. Yeah, don't you love me? We'll just start seeking another thing, but that's bad. I like this fertility, child spacing, and family planning.
Okay. Very necessary, please, because we don't want to have staircase children. That's they know each other.
Staircase. Okay.
Like.
Okay, now I get what you mean by staircase.
So I first heard this many years ago when I was listening to a radio station. They said it in pidgin. They were trying to explain so that any layman could understand what it meant to space children. Like basically, I used staircase to explain spaces between each staircase. So spacing. So that's what they were trying to explain. Since that time, that stuck with me. You don't want staircase speaking. So space. There's somebody I know that gave birth to 11. There are some people that will give birth to plenty children and they have the money to take care of the children.
And that's fine.
They don't have problem with you. As long as the children are feeding well, they are going to school, their needs are met, emotionally.
You're giving them attention. Yeah. You can. I mean, if you have the resources, you can. And me, for one, I want to have 2 children. And it's not from a place of, I don't think I'll have the resources. I have this mentality of, the way so many mothers are looking for children, that's how many children are looking for mothers. If I have a lot of resources that can cater for like 5 children, I can have 2 and adopt 3. Like, exactly. I'm very okay with it. I can have this and adopt the rest. Like, if you are even as, like, I know a lady, she's not got a child for like 20 years. I don't know if the fault is hers or her husband, because I will never see someone that don't have a child for years and I'll blame the woman like firsthand. I'll say I don't know if it's you or your husband. Like in my mind, I'm never going to blame the woman, because a lot of things are happening in the healthcare that people don't know. It's just very unfortunate that they just label women a lot of things. So I'm like, but have you thought of adopting or something? And she's like, she doesn't know if she can love somebody else's child like that child. And I'm like, I'm saying to God, forgive me if what I'm thinking is bad. I mean, I've never been in that situation and I don't want to be, and I will never judge a situation I've not been in. I'm not judging her, I'm not saying anything, but I just felt like you need to love that love. Like God needs to see that you can even love any child. It mustn't be your child. Like, can't you love a child? Must it be your child? Like, love that child. And your own might as well come. Many people I know that were like that. They started off adopting and they had their own children. Do you want to stay for years and you don't have a child that would, like, it's just so sad. I mean, I used to be like, I don't know what this is. I don't want to judge, but man, you need to love children as much as yourself. Like, what is there? I don't know. God forgive me for saying what is there. I don't know if there's something there. I've never been in that situation. But honestly, I feel like, how wouldn't you love a child?
It might be funny that she wants her own child, but she can't love any other child. But I'm also glad that she was honest enough.
So she will not maltreat the child too. And that's true. That's another angle, and that's true. But having that feeling is ridiculous. Like, if you can't, I mean, but I get you.
As soon as she gives birth to her own, she may start maltreating this other one. Because in my own case, that was what happened. My stepmom was not, I would not say, when I started living with her, I did not used to feel, bad vibes. It was okay until she gave birth. And it was something that triggered her. I will never forget. So her sister traveled abroad and came with things because she lived with myself and my twin sister. So, but this time there was a new baby in the house, and she wasn't used to the fact that there's another child now. So, one of the things she brought was for I and my twin sister. Do you get? This one was now angry. That stayed with her for a long time, and that was when fire now started. It was from one craziness to another one. God, I suffered. So I'm saying this from a place of understanding. I know that blah 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 is her, mindset or whatever. But if she's she cannot love another person's child, let's leave her before.
No, obviously, it's better that you don't even put yourself in that situation. Because if I see our arrested. I'm already annoyed at the one you're even saying about your mom. Like, I'm already annoyed. So it's better you respect yourself and say, okay, I can't do that, and that's fine. But I'm just saying that's a very bad thing to think of. Like,
yeah, I get you because thinking of things from your perspective, if you cannot love any other child, what's now the guarantee that you're able to love your child as much as you want to?
My own is, what are you telling God? I can't love any other thing you created. I'll be the one I'll give is not me that created it.
Anyways, her conversation with God is between her and God, so she knows what she's telling God, and God knows how he's answering her back. I hope she's listening though.
Like, to be honest, but anyway.
Now let's talk about money.
Serious work and provision. Okay. My attitude towards money. I am really a saver. I'm a saver. I don't know how to misuse money. I don't know how to. I hate the fact that, like, there was a time in my dad's life when he had so much, and there was a time when he went financially down. Then we were having a meeting, like, we were just talking, me and my family, always having meetings. So I was now telling my dad, then what happened to all those money? And my mom was like, don't ask your dad that kind of question. And my dad was like, oh, she's right. What happened? I hate the fact that I would have so much and I wouldn't have cash flow anymore. I told my dad. Then later we had the conversation, and that was when he started teaching me finances, business, and all of that. And it was even more deep than financial mistakes. Sometimes it could be your relationship that can cause it. So he just had to just tell me so many deep things that like I wouldn't even want to replicate in my life. And I started seeing money as something that I should make. I shouldn't wait for someone to give it to me. I
Of
shouldn't
course.
be the reason why someone is not making as much money as he or she should have, or someone should not be the reason why I'm not making so much money than I should have. I think it helped me in my situation because moving out of my country,
Mm.
the black tax was so much, and it
Mm.
just had this rush of memory of what my dad used to tell me, and it just made me have more thick skin. Everybody will enjoy at last, but let the money grow. We all cannot just be
Yeah.
eating from the source. Yeah, we have to have chains and systems in place so that we don't suffer at the end of the day. So,
Mm. This money conversation is important, both like from both angles, both from the man's perspective and woman's perspective. How do you handle money? Like, there's another question here that says
mm,
something about your financial roles. Are
mm,
you owing debts? Okay, we need to
mm,
know if you're owing debts because you cannot come and put base on my head. Do
mm,
you have any obligations? Like maybe you send money back home. Is it
mm,
going to affect the way you provide for your family? Because we've seen scenarios whereby the man or the woman, spends majority of what they have back home. This particular question, like,
mm,
what are your financial responsibilities to your family? Like, okay, you as an individual now, would you say you
mm.
have like so many responsibilities?
I think they think I should, but I think I know my limits.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do what I can, but I
Mm.
would not do what will affect us because
Mm.
they might think, oh, I'm not doing the right thing. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be doing the right thing if I listen to them. Because
Mm.
um, my brother would say, oh, you need to send us like 2 million every month. And I'm like, where do I want all this money to be coming from? And if I send you people all this money every month, what are people going to be stand do? I know people are not going to like put it in any investments or anything. It's just as I'm sending it, it's going. What if something happens and I'm in a situation, maybe I lose my job or something happened, all the money has gone and I'm not going to have anything to show for all my life
Mm-hmm.
working. So what I do is I send what I can and I invest as much as I can invest. I read this book, Psychology of Money, and that was one thing that has helped me to
Yeah.
respect myself and finance. So I know that once I get paid, I pay my tithe and I pay myself. So no
Mm.
matter whatever it is, I pay myself. And pay myself could be through a particular investment or something. Coming growing up, I always have this idea of doing business, especially real estate and all. So when I came to the UK, I'm like, okay, you guys, where's the real estate? Where's something we can do? Where can I start investing? What's this? What's that? What's that? And I'm like, okay, got some information and this is it. I started investing and all. So that way, my money is already tied down to something. Like, no matter
Yeah.
what you want to do, I can't bring it out from there. Even no matter how broke I am, I can't, sorry, there's nothing that can happen. I mean, I wish I could, but it's not my fault. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just find out what works in this country, what's trading app, what's this, what can I do? And I'm like, okay, they say it's this. I'm like, oh, let's do that. And I'm a very quick person, like I act quickly. So I try to do things fast because imagine I've been waiting and thinking, if the money for just don't go since now. I would have been giving out and all. So, but I'm not saying it's bad too, but at least give them what you know is good for them and
Mm.
still do what is good for you. Yeah. And I'm not even seeing it as something that is good for me and just me alone. It's something I know that all of us will enjoy at the end of the day. So let's not just have pleasures now to suffer tomorrow.
Of course, of
Mm.
course. I love your response. I love when you said I act very quickly because the more you stall, the more things are undone.
You won't
Yeah, I
catch no
love.
stalling. You know what
Mm-hmm.
they say in Igbo? Iwe obieja chuego.
Mm.
Yeah. So I have that. So I don't care. Like I can take the risk. I can know that okay, you might lose money from this, but I mean, you can do yes. So I know I can do those ones. And for those ones, I need to know that okay, it's oya and meme. There are things that people do. But if it's the one
Yeah.
that is weird, I'm not confident, or like I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
do it. Yeah.
Seriously, I love your response so much. So please, oh, people that are listening, don't allow financial pressure to choke you.
At
Don't allow
all.
black
Oh,
tax.
I almost learned the hard way. And one thing with me, like I know what I wanted to do and I started doing it, but I still was putting in my best. I was still helping. And when they weren't appreciative of it, I mean, when I took the opportunity, I said, oh, you're not, oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see how it goes with this. And I also learned that if something happens to me, or if I'm here, maybe something bad happens, I can't pay my rent, or I'm sick, or something, or God forbid, I'm not around anymore. Guess what? They'll be fine.
Everybody, yes,
They
that's
would be
just
fine. So, I
that's very.
mean, I love my dad so much. I love him till death. I love him till tomorrow. But I'm not dead with him. I'm not dead with him.
Mm,
Like, I'm still alive and I'll still
mm.
like figure out life anyway. So if it happens to me and they're still all alive, they'll be fine. I'm not even sure they will even stress about looking for money to bring back my body. So we'll be fine.
So no need of spending yourself so thin to the point that you're not even taking care of yourself. You're doing so much, and then people are not even appreciating it.
To be honest.
Should move to family background and extended family.
uh,
What was your family structure growing up?
For me, it was very loving. I have a love that can do me a whole lifetime and more. I got I got so much love, yes. I'm just from one person, or just from my dad, like, and it's enough for me, even as I am now. If I don't even have love again, like if someone doesn't even love me as much as my dad does, I mean, I'm going to be very okay. Like his love was so much. He loved me to a fault. Like I would always say, like if I wanted to be spoiled, I would actually have been. I know he is trying to correct me, trying to teach me a lot of things, but he did
Mm.
it in the sweetest way. Like I can't remember my dad ever scolding me. He has never touched me, like say he's beating me or tap like with his hand or cane. He loved me when I say to a fault, it was actually to a fault. There was a time at home that every time my dad comes back, I'll be crying that they beat me, they did this to me, they like just to get attention. And he knows he will just be cuddling me and be like, oh, sorry, don't mind them, all those kind of things. So one time my dad was at home. So my brother was now, we are exchanging words. So he was now like, I was now shouting and I said, don't be silly. Then my brother now said, that he's going to go and report to my daddy. Shebi, he don't used to believe I used to do anything wrong. He now went and now told my daddy that daddy, see what you said. And my mom heard it, and my dad heard it. They were outside just across, by the window. So I was like very scared. I was like, Jesus, I've disappointed my daddy. My daddy will never believe I did such a thing because he would never believe I did anything bad. Do you get? So I now came out of the room because my mom was telling me, come here, come and answer your daddy. Shebi, you've insulted your elder brother. Come. I now came out. My brother finished narrating the whole story. My mom said, why are you narrating? All of us were here, we heard that. My daddy said, Justice, are you not supposed to be happy that your younger sister is wise enough to tell you, my brother Justice, please do not be silly. Like she's advising you and you're angry. Do you know people beg for this kind of advice? Hey, me, I shock. I look at my daddy, I look at my brother. He was fuming.
I'll be like, you kidding me?
But it was like, as in the partiality, the favoritism was so bad. Like I was loved to a fault. Like even there was a time I didn't, because I actually used to try to do my best in school because I wanted to impress my dad, I wanted to always be the best student in school and all. So there was a time I didn't do well in class. So I came back, I was telling him that I didn't show him my results. So he was like, Ada, where's your results? I'm like, I said, behaving funny. He was not like, let me see. I showed him the result, expecting him to feel sad or like, you disappointed him, something like that. He now said, those teachers, do they even know what they are marking? I beg, don't mind them. I'm like, yeah.
You that is girl.
My daddy, if he sees you waste water, because we have a borehole at home, so if he sees you waste water, he will tell you your life. He'll tell you, is it because you're not going outside to fetch water like other people? Anything you have, you mismanage it. The other day, I was just pouring water on my legs, like the tap was on, rushing on my legs. He came back. I didn't know he was inside the compound. My mom saw me and saw him. My mom was not looking at us to see what will happen. Everybody was so happy. My dad is so my dad now came back and now saw me. So my mommy was like, you will not talk. You will not talk. My daddy say, our father has water, our father has riches, our father has if you not enjoy our father's money, whose money will she enjoy? Go to your father's house if you're not enjoying. Everybody was like, what the? Several occasions, like, I'm not even joking. Even like I think growing up, I wasn't even cooking as much. Like,
You had a wonderful childhood.
yeah, I was so pampered. Yeah.
Daddy's girl. He had a wonderful childhood. I'm so happy for you, and maybe it's one of the reasons why you're so jolly as a person. Like you're full of life, and you're very like my first conversation with you was amazing. I'm like, who's this? Who's this wonderful human being? Thumbs up to your dad, honestly.
Yeah, he did a great deal there.
Would you say the way your dad pampered you, your siblings were jealous? And like, did it create a rival between you and your siblings in any way?
I think it did. I think it did. But the thing is, my mom compensated for it because she was always there for them. My mom could kill for them. Like, they can't even do wrong in her eyes. Do you get?
Okay.
So she loved them. So, and you could tell that me and my mom didn't have a great relationship. Like, I really don't have so much to talk about when it comes to her and all, And even as things like black tax and all happened to me, like, she was not even defending me in any way. And I'm all right. Like, I get all of them. I'm not even like, I'm not even angry that she loves them to a fault because if it's that love, I'm sorry, I've had it to me. Like, I wasn't love starved, so she loves them to a fault. She spoils them too, she pampers them, like, and it's always good. She knows. I think one time we were having a conversation with my friends and she was saying like, ask Vera now. She knows me and her are not close. She's more closer to her dad than myself. She's not saying it in a bad way, but she's just telling them. That's fact. So, and I used to tell them, and they used to be like, that's not nice. I'm like, it's not like a bad thing. Like, we are okay. Like, she knows, I know, we're not that close, and it's not like a bad thing for us, to be honest.
At least your mom was there, so it's not going to be like nobody loves them.
But it was just so bad because even if my mom wanted something, she would tell me to tell my dad. Like, everybody would tell me, oh, tell daddy this, oh, tell daddy to on the gen. And I'll just be feeling like intercessor.
Wow. The fourth question in the children, parenting, and legacy section: how will you handle discipline? Do you believe in caning kids or do you believe in talking?
Somehow, I used to like the African style where people would just be. People don't care. Like, no matter the child, whose child you are, they used to believe like once we give birth to a child, it's the community's responsibility to train the child. Like, they can't find the child in anything bad and all. Like, to me, there's nothing like, even the Bible said foolishness abounds in the hearts of children, and it's only by the rod that I can take it away. So the Bible wasn't joking. So Even though I'm gonna take you to Nigeria and whoop your ass. Like I'm going to flog the living daylights out of it. I mean, I was flogged. I turned out right, but
Mm.
I mean, flogging has limits. You're not now going. I won't beat me like criminal shower, but I don't know. It has. It depends on the gravity of what they did. To be honest, yeah,
Okay, you subscribe to flogging. Okay,
yeah.
so like, what would be your first line of discipline as soon as a child misbehaves? Are you just going to head straight for the cane, or you're going to have a conversation with them?
I'll have to study my child and know what he or she listens to more,
Mm.
because me, for a person, I don't think there's any reason in this world why anybody should shout for me. Like you can't even shout. I mean, if it's flog me. Don't shout for me. So I have to understand what that is. And
Mm.
I don't like when somebody talks me into it. Depends on what we are talking about. Like, for instance, so a glitch happened in a semester and a lecturer was annoyed because she said, "Oh, Vera, this is not like you. You don't used to do like this in your results on this particular course, but this is how you did, and I'm very, very disappointed, blah blah blah." Like she was like, even like she don't expect, even if everybody does that, you blah blah blah. Like she wanted to make me feel like, oh, you don't have like, oh, you've disappointed. I'm like, what is the thing? People had glitch in your system. Wait. Even if I'm the one, like someone can make mistake. Like that is not
Mm.
even going to make me feel sorry. If you're saying that to make me feel sorry or tell me, oh, you don't have sense, we're not going to, but probably they had communicated right and told me, really, I didn't feel like this was something, but what happened? Like, ask me and all of
Mm.
that. That's different. But if you're coming off with your word, because there are some parents that will use their words to even kill you, like they want to demotivate you, like make you feel like you're rubbish, you're trash, like they caused the day they born you, all those kind of thing, like the things they will say to you. I mean, if you're saying that to make me feel bad, I mean, I think it happens with friendships as well. Like I was telling, like if anybody's going to do anything and intentionally wants to mess with my confidence or myself, I would never give you that room to do that. I would never be angry. Like that reaction you're expecting from me, you're not going to get it. If it's change you're expecting from me, I'm sorry, you're going to see worse of that action. So
Mm.
I'm going to study my child and know, okay, if talking to him and explaining that what he did is wrong and this is why it's wrong, if it works for him, that's fine. I plan to train my children in a way that they understand that whatever they are doing is not just going to hurt me as their mother, but God as well. I want to give them the real picture of what God is like and who God is and what he likes and respects. So I know that they know that whatever they are doing should honor God. And if it's not honoring God, like it's not even me they are doing, it's God. Like, and do they want God to die for them the second time? Like, I just want them to have this relationship with God, right? So that they know that this thing you're doing, there's not even more me I'm offending. Just the same way it is with marriage. It's not even my husband that I'm even offending. Like, can't cheat on him. Like, how would God see this? Like, I'm going to feel so like me for a person. When I do some things, I feel so dirty. I don't even feel like know how to pray. Like, I don't even want to talk to God. I
Mm.
feel like He's angry at me. So I want to make them feel like that as well. And know that not like make them feel. I think that's the right way. Like you offend somebody, you should be angry. You should be remorseful
Mm.
about it. So I want to make them remorseful about their stuff. Then is when they do things that are now like really outrageous, really bad, like that. No. You need to know that this is different. That I will now book the nearest flight to Nigeria. Yeah.
Mm. I love that. Honestly, I love your response. Getting to know your kids. But I don't know. May the Lord help me because I said I don't want to flog any of my children. I don't like flogging.
I mean, it could work. It could work. I mean, it's not more that we flog everybody for them to turn out right, but I mean, that's the way we know. I mean, if there are better ways, why can't we learn? You can. And I'm sure it would work, especially if you're co-headed and your husband is co-headed. If you marry one stubborn person, you you go flog, you go shout, all those kind of things. So,
think
yeah.
I would marry someone that is more cool-headed than myself because when it comes to discipline, hey, I don't know how to pet someone when the person is in the wrong. I will
Mm.
call it. I will call it spade a
Yeah.
spade. You even talk things. I'm an educator, so what are you not even saying? Hello.
Mhm. Yeah.
What should you see in a person that would say, okay, you know what? I think we could be friends.
If a person likes me as much as I like the person, because I know when someone likes me as much as I like the person. Do you get? Because when I'm like, oh, we're doing this friendship together, oh, we're friends, oh, we're good. I mean, I can literally give my blood to you to drink if that's what it is. Like I can not to be I can be good like that. Yeah. Like I had this friend, we used to be besties and all. So she from secondary school, like the girl, like if not for I'm not Jesus, I would say I would die for her, but no, I won't do that. So like I'm and she doesn't even know how much I respect our friendship and how much I can do for her and like her and all of that and how much I like her. I mean, we were close to like that. I mean, and in secondary school, she showed me all of that kind of love. And I'm that kind of person that once I see, oh, I mean, you're reciprocating this love, I'm ready to go all out. Like, I know that this person can do this for me. I mean, why not? I will do more. We were very close. We were that good in secondary school. But when we entered uni, we were like, we wish we were going to be in the same university. Unfortunately for us, we were in different uni, but in the same state, Aba. And we're like, I beg. I thank God this is still in the same city. Like, we will be seeing ourselves often, all of that. Sometimes she'll fake a sickness and tell me, oh, she's sick, all those kind of things. And I will, like, my school is private, our school is also private. So we don't go out and come back after 6 p.m. and you don't go out until school is done. That's 3. So you have like 3 o'clock to 6 to go out. And me, before I leave anywhere, even so, sometimes if my classmates sees me out, they're like, what happened? Is Jesus coming today? That kind of thing. Because I don't like going outside because where am I going to? If like I'm even lazy to carry myself to go anywhere, I'd rather be in my room until I'm going out. So it's so bad that I can do that for you. I can leave my school to come and visit you. Like I would come out and she will fake, oh, she's sick. I will just go buy stuff, give her like all those kind of things. I mean, she will do more, I know. Like if we were in the same space or something, she's very good like that. So I mean, I'll just rush. Oh, what's that? And I'll know that. Oh, I'll find out that she's even well. I say, oh, you're just missing me. You just want me to come. That kind of thing. And I'm like, okay. So it happened for a while, and the 3 years I spent in Aba, she don't even know what my school looks like. And I always come to her school. I always visit. I always try to connect, trigger. So I felt like I was doing too much. I felt like I wasn't seen and appreciated. I felt like, oh, is it because I'm now coming and all of that? So I think on her birthday, I was like, I was going to come also. And on my birthday, she was like, oh, she was also going to come. She said she planned to do small chores, blah, blah, blah. But she was just saying a lot of stories that were just like, I don't even need all of those things. Like, you can come. I mean, I'm not expecting all of the, just I need your presence. We're friends. You're there. I will be there for you, that kind of thing. So she just didn't show up. And after that, after a while, I called her. I was like, I mean, you're my friend. Like, I still like you. Like, I still know we're friends and we're good. I'll come true for you. But we can't be best friends. We can't be saying that. We can't do that anymore. Like, I know where to tell you. I mean, we can't do that anymore. We are not, and no bad blood. We are good, but. And she was like, oh, sorry. I said, no, there's nothing to be sorry about. Like, it's fine that I'm even happy that, okay, I know that this person is not for me. Like, and that's good. So that's fine. Like, but I don't want us to be parading ourselves as best friends because I know that at this point, if I have another best friend or if I see someone that is going to appreciate my actions and I'm going to like the person as much as I did, I'm not going to, because I have you as a best friend, I'll be like, oh no, I have a best friend. Do you get? So I mean, we're not in that space anymore. And she was like, oh, that's fine. But she was saying she will make it up to me that she really don't want us not to be best. I'm like, I mean, like it's too late. I can't do that anymore. Do you get? So that was how it was. Like we weren't even that close anymore. So I mean, but she still tries to update me, like do things. But I mean, she already knows the vibe is different. Like I'm not in for that.
I love this. It actually shows that you have like a healthy sense of, self. It's very
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, you cannot be giving and you're not receiving. Like
Mm,
everybody needs love. It needs to be
yeah.
reciprocated. So as much as I'm pouring into you,
Yeah.
do this. I mean,
I'm sorry. Yes. So I will do that for you, even if, yeah, I will do that. Like, but we can't be that anymore. And the vibe is just like, even I had a business partner. We opened a company in Nigeria, and all before I came over, I left the country. She was very nonchalant about the business and all of that. Even at some point, I was like, I'll do the whole funding, I'll do everything. Just help me and do some certain things and all of that. But she was like, okay, I will see about it, da da da. And she had a business she wanted to push with one of my cousins. I mean, I was supposed to be part of them, but for some reasons I wasn't. I don't know why. I mean, I just saw both of them start posting and all of that and all of that. So I'm like, me and you have something, and and after that, you now open something with this person. I mean, three of us were supposed to be in the picture, but that's fine. You did it with her, and that's okay. And you had the time to publish it, to do your stuff, to promote it, to do everything. But all of our own stuff is looking like a play to you or something. Like all of a sudden, like I told her, I tried reaching out to her several times, and she was like, "Oh, she'll be more serious, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, that's fine, okay, no problem. When you're serious, get back to me. When you're ready, get back to me." She was like, "Oh, that's fine. She would," and all of that. So at the point when I lost her, like in my mental, I was like, "Oh, this one, I've just cut you off. Like we're not there anymore." I was just like, I just called. I was like, "See, we can't do this anymore. Like we can just." I mean, not now, maybe later, but now I don't think we're going to because of the vibes and all. I mean, I would like to always tell them this is it and this is that because of all of that. So she now called me back after a while. I was like, see, she's ready. She did a voice note. She was now trying her best, opened an account, did. But then, I mean, I've lost it. That was when I've lost it. So I'm sorry. Like, you've removed that part in me. Like, so I mean, I don't even know. I don't have no problem. I mean, when I'm ready, because me now I'm not ready, and I don't want, for the love of the business, I want it running, but I don't trust her enough to keep doing it with her. But I'm still praying to God about it. So I'm just like, for now, just hold on.
I like how you are very confrontational because we have people that are avoidant. I like how you confront things head on. You clear the table,
Mm.
you let people know where their place is, and then we move on. I love it. I just love it so much.
I think it has a lot to do with my time and all. Like, I don't want like being with friends and we are not even helping ourselves in any way. Wishful thinking. Okay, when are we going to start acting? You don't know. Like, so are we talking rubbish? Are we wasting time? Like, I can't be doing that, to be honest.
Firstly, want to say thank you again for honoring this invitation.
Thank
For
you.
like I loved our conversation so much. And I know that, in future you're coming back. We'll drag you back.
No problem.
Words for anyone who'll be listening to TFG. Any last words?
I'll tell every TFG family member to keep listening, keep contributing. Let's take the baby steps to making the world of family a better place.
Thank you. I love that. Thank you so much. Shape people I've heard. Please follow. Turn
Follow
on the
us,
notification button. Like,
please.
subscribe, everything. Oh, joy. Just
Everything.
thank you so much, V. It was so amazing chatting with you.
Yeah,
And
it was too chatting with you. You're such a breath of fresh air.
woo, God, I'm blushing. So thank you guys for listening. I'll definitely see you on the next episode. Thank you for listening to the Family Journal. To share your story or your topics with us, reach out to us on familyjournalstories@gmail.com. If you want to keep it anonymous, you can reach out to us on Instagram at The Family Journal and get the anonymous link in our bio. Thank you.